Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. We are going to look over what the month of October is going to have in store for you. We have some oracle cards for you. We're going to be going over the general tarot and then love and relationships, career and finances, and health and spirituality. I have music playing in the background. It should not be quite loud enough for you guys to pick it up just because when the camera picks it up, I get flagged for copyright. I would just rather have it low enough that I can hear it. And if I hear something that resonates or keeps catching my attention, I'll go ahead and let you guys know. And then maybe check it out. It has a message for you, something like that. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so you have the Gentleman, card number 28. I have a lot on my mind right now. I could really use 2 or more tacos. I think tacos make a lot of things better. We have I Am Ready, Thank You, card number 13. Okay. And we have Awareness. Look beyond what you see, card number 3. I feel like this card has come out a lot during these readings, and this is the deck it's from. I mean, there's plenty of cards here, and I do shuffle them. So a couple of the things that are sticking out to me is, so with the Gentleman card in the story, there's a tiger that is stalking the rice fields of his village and killing people, right? And then over here, these foxes are walking through the forest in the fields. I feel like there's a need for you right now to get out into nature, but to do so with, not that there's going to be anything dangerous out there that's going to hurt you, but like go out into nature and actually be present. Be present. Listen to the sounds. Take in what you can see. Take in what you can smell. Be in the nature. Get your head away from the office, away from business, away from work. Be in nature and be incredibly present in nature. I have a lot on my mind right now. I could really use 2 more tacos. I think that is what it says. You need to make sure you're eating. And who cares if you overindulge with food every now and then? Eating is just as good for the soul as it is for the body. Okay? Literally, there's a song playing right now from Princess Mononoke. It's a version by Vitamin String Quartet, but that again makes me think about being in nature, learning to be one with nature again. You are an earth sign, Capricorn. While you are well known for staying in your corporate jungle, climbing the ladder, going after money, you probably find that you can release a lot of stress in nature. Going for a run through the forest, hiking, do something even that you find mildly challenging. That might be incredibly cathartic for you, and it might help fuel that feeling of success that you strive after, right? With I Am Ready, Thank You, that signals to me that there is a blessing that the universe would like to give you in the month of October. You need to open up to being in the energy of receiving in order to get that blessing. And the way that we do that is to interact more with our feminine nature. That's how we open ourselves up to receiving. Being an earth sign, this should be a little bit easier for you. Earth is feminine energy. Being in nature, letting yourself overindulge a little bit with food. caring for yourself in very physical ways. That helps to signal to, through our body, we put out and we emit an energy of being in tune, being in a place of openness and receptivity. And then that signals to the universe that we're ready to take whatever blessings that they want to bring into us. Both of these cards also came out for the Sagittarius reading. So some of you might have Capricorn and Sagittarius in your chart, very strongly. If that is the case, I would strongly advise you to go back to the Sag reading if you weren't already planning on it and watch that reading. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the tarot. I think your reading might be the shortest, just because we went through your intro pretty quickly. Okay. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse, coming out with the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. So for the general portion of your tarot with the, let's actually go over the Wheel of Fortune really fast. So that's card number 10. So 10 could be significant to you. And then Wheel of Fortune is represented by Sagittarius energy. So that could also be significant at this time. Oh, and I did say that those cards came out in the Sag reading. So yeah, even if you don't know whether or not you have Sag in your chart, go like to astrotheme.com and find out like what your moon and rising is and go look at that reading. Spirit really wants you to do that. So with the Two of Wands here, again, like this is the feeling of being ready for something, being ready to step into your own, being ready to go forth and towards something. You're gaining momentum at this time. What you're gaining momentum for, I'm not quite sure yet. The Wheel of Fortune is another card of Cigaro by System of a Down is playing right now, and it's just so full of Capricorn energy. It's a more jovial version of Capricorn energy, but it's there. Okay. So, as I was saying, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is showing that you're ready to move on to the next chapter, and we're seeing a lot of this. I don't know if you're going to actually be at the next chapter of your life by the end of October. I just right now see a lot of you getting ready. Again, you're building momentum, you're building you're getting on that trajectory. You're building steam. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, I almost am getting like you're feeling very done with the idea of having to defend what you have and defend where you are. You're changing something in your life, and it's so that you can gain more peace. That's the point of what you're trying to change. I don't know if it's a career. It could be a home. It could be you're leaving a connection. But as soon as you decide to leave whatever it is and step into the next chapter, you're going to be overwhelmed with options. Um, yeah, the Seven of Cups is being overwhelmed with options. It can also be the idea of having a lot of illusion, but like daydreamy illusion, fantasy, things like that. Um, it could definitely have you feeling like you're in a daze by the amount of variety that's actually available to you now that you are letting go of something that just simply isn't serving you. And it's because you want peace. You want peace more than you want anything else right now. I feel like you very much already know what it is that you're trying to leave. Um, when we get into the separate parts of the tarot, it might get into it, but I feel like you already know. Like if it's a relationship, you already know that you're trying to leave it. If it is a job, you already know. If it is you're trying to move out of your current living situation, you already know that you're doing that. Hmm. Let's go ahead and get into the other part of the reading. I just heard the line, it's not like we know exactly what we're supposed to do. You might be feeling a little overwhelmed by your options, and that's, probably why you need to be taking time in nature, getting back into your body, go out and have a few tacos. Like, the right decision will make itself evident to you, I feel like. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, this is probably a relationship. This is likely a relationship that you're leaving. Or it could be a close family dynamic or a close friendship. But yeah, with Ten of Swords in your love and relationship sector. Did something else flip out? No, it didn't. Okay. And you have the Two of Coins. So yeah, with the, actually, let's draw the other cards too real fast. Okay, we have the World. It could be a job that you're leaving with the World here. Or you could be making a lot of changes right now. Eight of Cups. Oh, you're leaving a job. You're leaving a job for sure. You're possibly also ending a relationship. Are you just totally overhauling your life, Capricorn? What's going on here? King of Coins in the reverse. And the Four of Swords. Wow. Capricorn exits stage left. Damn. Hmm. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this. Do you have any? Yeah, you have one major arcana, and that's the world. So the world is card number 21, if that is significant to you. It is Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio energy. So no particular signs are really sticking out too much. So we're just going to get right into this reading. So the Ten of Swords and the Two of Coins in your love and relationships, you're ending something. I don't know that you're actually ending the relationship itself. The Ten of Swords does indicate a painful ending though, or not a painful ending, but an end to a painful situation. But with the Two of Coins here, there is a feeling of balance. You're balancing something together. Maybe you're not going through a breakup, but you could be going through a break. Um, Maybe the job that you previously had or the job you're getting ready to leave caused a really big imbalance with your relationship. Like maybe you were so focused in on what you were doing financially that you had no time romantically. It could also simply be that you are correcting course in terms of having more time for your friendships, for your family. I also feel like for a couple of you, you maybe aren't having a breakup this month, but you are maybe giving your partner an ultimatum. There could be an imbalance in the relationship, and it could be an imbalance that you did not cause. And maybe you don't necessarily want things to end, but you also can't continue with things as they currently are. I feel like for most of you though, like you're not ending the relationship, you're ending something else that will give you more time for a relationship or more time for your friends. For career and finances, again, we have the world here and we have the Eight of Cups. This is the thing that I think you're ending. This is the thing that I'm very sure that you're moving on from. I always like to describe, because the Wheel of Fortune and the world to me are very similar. The difference is that the Wheel of Fortune is moving to a new chapter. The world is the end of the whole book. And with the world, this is a completion that you're not going back to. You're not ending this just to go back to it. When you leave this job, you are leaving it for good. The Eight of Cups also is leaving for something better. I think it's interesting that we have both the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups here. It could be that you recently were just looking at jobs and maybe you thought you wouldn't be able to find anything, and when you're realizing that you will be able to find something, there are things that you're qualified for, there's things that you can get your foot into the door, that could have been the shove that you needed to go ahead and leave a job that you find much more tense, that you are in a more toxic environment. The person here who is leaving doesn't look upset about it either. Like their shoulders are high, they're walking in a way that doesn't appear defeated. This is an ending and you are walking away, but you are not upset about it. And then for health and spirituality, we have the King of Coins and the reverse coming out with the Four of Swords. You are probably going to be working a lot less, at least at first, in October. There could be a period of time between jobs if you save up enough money to do that. That's very much a Capricorn thing that you could be doing. Um, you could be feeling like there could be a worry that maybe you aren't going to make enough money. I don't see that being an actual reality of yours. I just see that as maybe a small fear that you have that you're not going to make enough money, or maybe at first you're taking a little bit of a pay cut. You're not going to be making as much money as you were before. Maybe the hours are less, maybe you make less per hour, your salary is smaller. In the end, however, Capricorn, like it's financial security is so incredibly important to you, as well as your ability to provide. And I'm just so proud of you for realizing that if it's affecting your mental health, if it's affecting your physical health, the job isn't worth it. The money isn't worth it if you're having to funnel every single dollar you make into having to fix your health so you can continue to have this job. Like, that's a horrible cycle, and you appear to be breaking it in the month of October. And like I said, I'm very proud of you for that. With the Four of Swords, though, I think it's more that you're working less. It's probably more that you're working less. It's probably more that you're resting. You might be taking a short vacation before moving on to this new job, like giving yourself a month to, you know, remember what is life and remember who you were. Maybe get out of some toxic beliefs that you had gotten while you were at this job. I don't really know what this job was like for you. Maybe getting out of dealing with a coping mechanism that you may have put together beforehand. Re-education through labor by Rise Against is playing right now. And I think that's a very fitting song for what you're going through. Because if you've never heard the song Re-education through labor, talks about how oppressive the workforce can be. The idea of spending all of your time and energy and all of yourself to make somebody else richer, but you instead just get more tired and poorer. And like by the end of the song, he takes a very strong stance about it of, I won't crawl on my knees for you. I won't believe the lies that hide the truth. It's very anti-capitalistic. So, wow, I think your reading is officially the shortest one, Capricorn. It was incredibly straightforward, like you would be. And I very much enjoyed this reading. I feel like this was basically really good news and the confirmation that you needed to go ahead and move on to a new place of work. I think that's the main thing going on here for you, and I'm happy for you. So, thank you for coming to your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other reads as you see fit. And have a happy October, Capricorn. I will see you another day. Be good, be safe, and love and light to you. Bye.